What's up guys, my name is Matthew and today I am filming my September TBR. Okay, so normally I have a bunch of books in my hands to kind of show you, but I was just looking at my TBR for September and either they are books that have been pre-ordered or they're books that I'm reading on my Kindle, but I only actually have 2 physical books that I have for me for this TBR. So it's gonna be a little bit different. So I decided that I poured half a bottle of wine in here and we're just gonna, have this in my hand to give me like a prop to talk because, it's like awkward talking about books without the books. All right, so the first book on my September TBR, I'm super, super excited about. I've been anticipating it since I first heard about it. It's called Red X by David Demchuk. Don't know how to say your name, sorry. But from what I know, I have it pre-ordered. It comes out on August 31st, and it's set in Toronto, and apparently, I don't know the decade it's set in, but I think it spans a few decades, and it's this group of gay people in Toronto, and they all start going missing or getting kidnapped or killed, something like that. Shit, look, thriller and a bunch of gays. You had me there. I don't even need to know what the rest of it's about because super pumped for it. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a reading vlog for that one. I've also decided that I'm gonna try to do a reading vlog every month on either LGBTQ book or a book written by an LGBTQ author, just to kind of like every month. And so far, all the reading vlogs I have done has either had LGBTQ themes or was written by an LGBTQ author. So I think for September, I'm gonna do a reading vlog for Red X. Super pumped about that. As you probably know, I am decided to do these Agatha Christie challenge where I'm gonna read every Agatha Christie book. I've given myself 2 years. And for September, we are reading The Mysterious Affair at Styles, which is the first book in the Hercule Poirot series. I did read this one in like 8th or 7th grade. So I do know, sorry, I just like gave something away, so I had to cut it out. I do know how do I say that? I do know what happens in this book. That was easy. You're stupid. You should have known how to say that. I do know what happens in this book, but I'm excited to see if I still enjoy it. And from what I remember, this might be a good book for someone to start with who's never read an Agatha Christie book, from what I recall. So, excited about this one. I have the audiobook too to kind of help me get through it. If you watched my August haul video, I got 2 arcs. I've decided I'm gonna read one of them in September. The one Sleepless comes out in October, and I want to get a review in before it's published because I've never done that before, and that's super exciting. And I was super excited to get my first arc. But this is by Rami Hausman, and it's about a girl who goes to jail for killing someone, and then she gets out of jail, and she only has one friend, but apparently that one friend comes to her and asks her for help covering up her murder. And that's all I know so far, but I'm super excited to read this, and I'm going to try to definitely finish this one in September. Okay, so the next book, it's Tuesday at 5:30, and I'm drinking like half a bottle of wine. But you know what, don't judge me, okay? Live your truth. I'm living mine. Already kicking in. The next book I'm gonna read is The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. I've heard so many good things about this. From what I've been told, 2 people meet in an airport and start telling each other like truths about their lives, and then they convince each other to kill each other's spouses. I don't know much. I just heard that it's very good. Everyone I've heard who's read it has loved it. I have that on my Kindle, so I'm excited to start that. The reason I am doing a lot of books on my Kindle this month is because I'm traveling a shit ton for pleasure and for work. So I decided to get a bunch of my books on Libby. I do have a few hard copies coming in, but I wanted to make sure I have everything because I don't want to, have my carry-on full of books when I'm gonna have to bring my laptop and everything else. Okay, and as you're gonna see in my wrap-up, I read The People We Meet on Vacation, or The People You Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, and it is definitely by far one of my favorite books of the year. I just loved it. But that being said, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I'm gonna read Beach Read in September, also by Emily Henry. I haven't heard as strong of praise for this book as People We Meet on Vacation, but I'm still giving it a chance because it takes a lot to impress me with a romance book, and Emily Henry did it. So I'm crossing my fingers that I found a new author that just knows how to write romance for me. So I will definitely be reading Beach Read. All right, the next book on my TBR is They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. From what I know about this book, it's a female professor, and every year she goes around and kills people, like evil men on campus, almost kind of like reverse Dexter. So like if you know, there's evil men that she knows about, she goes and kills them. I also heard that there's female romance in this book, and I realized I have not read a lot of female romances because I want to do a vlog recommending LGBTQ books, and I was like, I have not read a lot of female books. Like, I mean, if you can recommend me some, please recommend me some, because I've read obviously a ton of male romances. I've read a decent amount with bisexual characters, a decent amount with transgender characters. So what I'm lacking is female characters. So please let me know if you know any, whether it be thriller, whether it be romance, whatever that you think I would enjoy. Please let me know, because I need to start racking those up because I don't have enough. But I'm super excited to start reading They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. And lastly, then I put on my TBR. I'm keeping this TBR kind of light because I feel like I keep learning about new books and I never get to finish my TBR because I'm like, oh, new book, this looks exciting. But the last one I know I'm 100% gonna read is The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane. And this has probably been my most anticipated book since I heard about it in the beginning of summer. And I'm hearing that people are liking this better than Red, White, and Royal Blue. And I'm like, what? Okay, so I'm super excited. It's a male romance, kind of set on the premise. Can you stop? I'm trying to film a video. I mean, if you have children too, you understand. I'm so weird. I know that this book takes place on like the set of The Bachelor, and this guy's trying to find love, you know, a bachelorette, but then he falls in love with his producer, who's a male. So it's a male romance, and I heard that it is the cutest book ever. Everyone's raving about it. It's the new Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I am so pumped. I have it pre-ordered. I think it comes out September 17th, maybe, or 7th? No, it comes out September 7th, it does. I'm gonna get that hard copy, and I am reading that one right away. So hopefully I love it like everyone else. Like I said, I'm gonna be traveling a lot this month, so I hope I do get to a lot of reading. I have my Kindle with me. I'm hoping that I can add some more books, but I want to keep it light to not put pressure on myself because I'm gonna be doing a ton of work. If you've read any of those books, or if you're looking forward to reading any of those books, please let me know in the comments, and I am super excited to start reading this month. Thanks, guys.